Alrighty. Hoping I have the audio squared away for this one. Because, yeah, in the last episode, I feel like the game's audio was just super loud. Here, we're gonna test it out real quick. These guys should talk.
Oh, where am I?
Okay. I mean, yeah, I think that's a lot better than what it was in the last. Okay, cool. So, now that we're a minute in, welcome back to Fallout 3 Mothership Zeta.
I don't know how much more of this I can take.
You just woke up. What the hell are you talking about? Not sure how much more of this I could take. What do you mean? Maybe he's talking about the silent treatment I'm giving him. So,
Hi, mister.
where we left off, we had just unfrozen all these guys from
Place. It's
seemingly different eras. And another thing, too, I know we were kind of talking about Sally a little bit. There's some things here that are kind of telling.
There are things while your parents any bastards and shit.
Nah, just me and my sister. I don't know what happened to my parents.
Your sister's up here? Have you seen her?
Well, I saw her once when I first woke up on this ship, but I haven't seen her since.
Hey, don't worry. If she's up here, we're going to find her, okay?
Thanks, Mr. Corian. I knew you'd help.
This place.
Oh no! The poor astronaut! Those freezers are so dangerous. Sometimes people don't wake up. I guess you better take his suit. You're going to have to go if you can't. But first, you have to get to the door to the outside. They'll be waiting for you. But you can suck out all the air at part of the ship so they won't get in your way. They have these generator things that power parts of the ship and make sure it has air. You'll have to turn some of them off. There's one in the cryo lab, one in the hangar bay, and one where they make the robots, the robot assembly area. Once they're all broken, you can get through that door to the outside. And then, once you get to the top of the ship, you can turn the teleporter thing back on, and I can catch up to you. I guess it's time for me to get those doors unlocked for you now. This is fun!
Okay, so we have to go out into space. We have to shut off these generators in some manner. If I can, I'm just gonna blow them up.
Oh, you'll know them when you see them. You push this button, and then this big thing is like whoosh, and it comes out of the floor. And then there are these things you press down, and it goes and then you better get out of the way. Don't go alone. Those jets.
Take one of the grown-ups with me. Where's she going? Whoa. Oh, okay. I thought she just went through the force field. That makes way more sense.
Oh no!
So you can talk to her and like pull her back out of the vent.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
お主は何者？ここはどこだ？拙者の剣はどこだ？
Okay. So Toshiro Kago is probably the most confused character. Imagine not being able to speak with those around you, let alone, like, the only other thing going on is the aliens who do not speak that language, you know? So, yeah, he's having a bad time. He's having a really bad time up here. Oh, come on. I'm I'm looking on my phone to see what he's actually saying. Apparently, on the wiki, they have it translated. So I'm just really, really curious. I've never. Oh, which one of these was his initial? I don't know. I have translations for some of his.
さっぱりわからん。ここ
Sapari
がどこなのか申せ。
I
拙
don't
者の剣はどうし
understand
た
you at all. Tell me where this place is. What has become of my sword? Okay. I do like that though.
何を言っておるのだ。
I'm not gonna sit here and translate everything. I just wanted to see, you know, if there was a means of understanding, which there is, and that's cool. I'm glad that is something with memes done through the wiki, and
What's going on?
it looked like there were some Reddit
Who are all these
posts too
people?
where people went through and translated them. We're not going to hurt you.
What? I've never seen any of you before in my life. Last people I saw were... Oh my god! Aliens! I was taken by aliens! You must be the aliens trying to get into my mind. Well, that's not gonna work! Private Elliot Tekorian, U.S. Army Medic, serial number 3477809. That's all I'm telling you. I don't know. Maybe you assumed human form. I heard they can do
In
that.
this lighting,
Or you are human,
I'm pretty
but
sure
they
he's
took over
creepier
your
than the
mind.
aliens.
We have no idea how limitless their powers are. I suppose so. Look, all I want to do is get back home and back to the rest of my squad. Wait a minute. My men, my unit. Have you seen them?
Nope.
What if they're lost or frozen like I was? Or even dead? I'm responsible for them. Please, if you mean what you say, that we're all in this together, then you gotta help me find out what happened to them.
It seems like I have some side questy stuff now through these people, but we'll see.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Sorry about all this. I just can't believe this is happening.
Okay. We will catch up with these people more, but I want to make sure to talk with everyone.
What are you looking at?
What are you looking at? What are you in for? I don't remember. I know literally in the last episode I did this save and like tried to kill these guys. I just want to see if I can like use his equipment. He's gonna kill me. Paulson is unmatched. I don't think I have anything that does that much damage all at once, though. Okay, that does 32. I mean, 64. If we had a missile, that would be helpful. Don't need to carry all those. Okay, maybe the sniper rifle to the face? We're gonna find out. Oh yeah, we got it. Paulson has died. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to try out the outfit. I think I was saying in the last video, like this cowboy getup that he's in really feels like something that could have or should have made its way. I didn't talk to you. I'll talk to you after I can see myself in this cowboy suit. Right now I look like the cool, mysterious stranger. Oh, what is that? Okay, cryo lab, I see. Well, isn't a way of getting around that? Yeah. I can say, I don't want to kill more time than I have to. Oh yeah, dude. This is sick. Okay, so Paulson may not survive the DLC, but I'm gonna let him live for now. But that outfit is maybe a little too cool for him to be left alive. Also, I think his revolver did more damage than that sniper rifle that I used on him. What is this? What does that do? I probably already grabbed it. Paulson!
Where are they? Where are the little buggers?
They're called aliens, hayseed.
You call those little weird men aliens? So you woke me, huh? Who the hell are you?
I'm a human. And I'm trapped.
Human like me, huh? And just how do I know you aren't working with the little green bastards that stuck me in that thing?
Well, let's see. I don't give guarantees. You want out of here, you stick with me, period. No, I'd probably try to convince him. He's coming from like the 1800s, so I'm just, yeah. If I were working with the aliens, why would I have even set you free? Maybe because Sally's in charge, not me.
You got a point there, kid. Letting me out of that thing does count for something. Tell you what, I usually ride solo, but I'll stick with you for now. You try and pull anything stupid, and I'll bury you.
I'm sorry that I'm like compulsively obsessed with the outfit that he's got, but it is really cool.
What you want?
Okay, so I didn't go out of my way to talk to you, bud. But I do have child at Heartbreak, so you have any hidden stuff?
Sure I do. I found a secret place they've never...
Okay. Feels a bit like a trick. But I guess I'll have to keep on trusting her. Where is her secret place? Everything's so shiny. Yeah, I completely lost track of her. Is she back here? Oh, yep. Okay. So she had to do the thing. I
What you
understand.
want?
Oh my gosh. What do you mean, what do I want?
It's a pretty big place, and I've only seen some of it. They always catch me before I see the whole thing. I've seen the cryo lab. That's where they freeze people and cut them up and stuff. And the hangar. That has the aliens' flying ships and all the stuff they need to fly them. And the robot assembly is where they build the big metal robots they use. But the real important stuff is on the top of the ship. I've never been there.
Okay, so she's been everywhere that, you know, that doesn't require, like, a command code or something, you know, to get to, like, where you could actually steer the ship.
I think he's from the Earth's past. There are people frozen all over the ship that the aliens grabbed wearing funny old-time clothes and stuff. Be careful, mister.
This would have been a really cool thing too if the plan for Fallout was a little more clear. Maybe they could have done it. But obviously, you know, New Vegas happens post Fallout 3. But it would have been cool to find some, like, up here is where you could have, with that in mind, you know, that they're snatching people from throughout history. This would have, out of everywhere in Fallout 3 that you could have taken and reused assets from the older games, like, in a lot of, in a very odd way, what they did with Harold in the mainline game, which I don't have a problem with, really. I have a problem with the fact that he's in DC and the whole Harold's walk across the country, you know. I have a little bit of issue with that sort of a thing. But as far as Harold, you know, showing up in Fallout 3, I'm not mad at that. You know, it really just depends on how things are utilized. I do think it would have, in a weird way, made more sense to find Harold aboard the spaceship that we're on than, you know, him just being out in the wasteland. But that also makes some sense, I guess. I just think the aliens, had they had found Harold, would have probably been interested in that one. But, again, we really don't know that much about the aliens. And I think that's why they're so intriguing. We don't know what their motives are, and that makes them interesting, if not dangerous, maybe? Anyhow, I'm already getting very lost on this spaceship, and I feel like I just walked around this room 8 times in a circle before I found that one container that they had stashed away there. Okay, I understand why. I need to go back. Yes, I think. Yes. Awesome. Parts of this room remind me of the fighting through the Helios 1 booby traps for some reason. I don't know why. I think I should definitely grab one of these guys before setting out, just in case there's anything special. And Paulson should probably be the first one. Okay, so you take one of them with you to each. So he goes with you to the hangar. I don't want to go to the hangar yet.
Hey there, what did you need?
Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, he's with me now? Like, as a companion? Okay. Cool.
What's on your mind? I'd really like to, but when I woke up, I saw that the aliens on this ship have... Get me some of that, and I might be able...
Okay.
Sure, here you go.
Whoa, side effects. for fake biogel? What? Also, I was told, Lord Lemire and I were talking, I told him how I started Mothership Zeta and stuff, and he filled me in on what the alien epoxy is. I completely forgot. I haven't played this DLC since I was probably 7 years old. And so I needed some more information. I was just so confused. I was like, it doesn't say it does anything. Which is another thing, I think, with this DLC that I'm pretty sure everybody runs into, you know? Also, I feel like there was a healing archway nearby.
What's trouble?
And also, what is... Why? You know what I mean? Like the stasis chambers? Why is the floor... It looks gross. This is one of those things that it's like, yeah, they could have made that not look so bad. I think they just had fun with this one. Now, he was going with me to the cryo lab.
Oh, hey, what's up? I'm still gonna need more air.
Yeah, I think I'm done talking
Sure.
to these guys. We need to get the plotline moving along. We've been in this area for too long. Alien atomizer, cryo lab. We do need to heal though. We're not sitting too tight on our health right now. I'm gonna pop a Med-X and 2 Stimpaks. Are you... Hey. Leave my soldier guy alone. Stupid alien. He's wearing combat armor, so I'm not expecting him to just, you know, if I don't look at him. I don't feel like I need to babysit him. That's what I'm trying to say. Ah, I knew there had to be a thing. Oh. What did that do? Did that just open this room below me up?
Take this!
Buddy, they're workers. They're not gonna hurt you.
Payback time!
I do like that he's just like posted up in cover though. This is legit. Oh. I mean, yeah, they're not gonna hit you now. Now I'm gonna explore a little bit. Because I know cryotech is something that... Oh, wow. Teleportation matrix. Cryotech is something that really wasn't in the games that much, if at all, until the Fallout 4 thing. And then now cryo is just everywhere, all over Fallout, in every facet. Vaults were doing it, the Enclave's doing it, fucking Brotherhood probably did it, like... I hate the way the items are in this DLC. I think that's my biggest complaint, is just like, there's all this interesting stuff, like this. I could just bring it with me. Got the whole world in my hands. Oh, I don't need that technically. And these control things seem to only serve the purpose of giving me logs. So this DLC is a lot of logs. A couple pre-war stories from the homies. But even then, you know, really the only pre-war guy is this Anchorage medic dude that's with me. The other ones, they'd be so confused if they went back down to the surface. You imagine going from like a cowboy western era to just walking up to Megaton? Yeah, that's a bit of a palette change. Okay. Oh, I still can't move. This, we're gonna need to fix this. We're carrying way too much just stuff. And a lot of it's stuff that we're gonna be able to get again once we get back down to the surface. I don't remember the uses of everything for crafting this one. I know in New Vegas I tend to keep wrenches, scrap metal, scrap electronics, because those are like bare necessities for every crafting anything. Okay, we have a teleportation matrix, and then I think there was another way we could have gone this way. Yeah, let's get our full map of the full layout of the map. I don't really vibe with that. Nope. I would like to see the Zetans make a comeback or a return in the Fallout series. I think that's interesting. I do like this tidbit right here, though, where they have a feral ghoul and a raider. I think that's kind of intriguing, to say the least. I think this DLC, the one cool thing it does is it does kind of create, like, the possibility. It does kind of create the possibility of, like you were doing like a tabletop or a D&D, you could play a character that was abducted by the Zetans, like Paulson in the 1800s, whatever era you wanted. So I like what it does for like the universe, where all of a sudden it's possible to be from the past. And maybe that concept is what got them talking about how they were going to go about Fallout 4. Because it is the one really cool part of this DLC. Just the man from the past thing. I think Fallout 4 ran pretty hard, but it could have been a cool... I'm gonna refer to it kind of like main quest versus side quest, right? Because main quests tend to be with major factions, side quests tend to be with minor factions. You get the idea. But I wouldn't want a whole game based around, you know, being from the past or whatever. But it would be cool to see more characters that were kind of scattered about in the wastelands, the various wastelands. Was this just a complete dead end? Or what? Because this kind of feels like where the generator would be. But she did say I'll know it when I see it. So where's this taking me to?
Oh, you want some of this?
I'm so tired of all of these aliens. Not really, but like, I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Like, the diversity of what we're fighting in this DLC is only helped by the fact that there are cryogenic chambers housing things from the wastes and I guess just Earth in general. Whoa, that was weird. I hit like a lag. Would you like to rig this to explode? I just want to open the door. What's she talking about? Motorcycle home. Oh, we just got a bunch of wasteland gear stashed away in some rooms. It's actually kind of funny. The idea that, like, aliens are just trying to figure out what the stuff is that we're using. I know, I'm picking up way too much. I have that terrible habit, especially in Fallout games, of just tap A on everything and then go through it later. Works a lot better whenever you actually have a carry weight. Or if you had companions that could actually carry things for you. I don't like that face he makes. He's like, please don't talk about me like that. Please, Jester, please be nice. The only Elliot that is canon in my book is the homie from Left 4 Dead. Nah, I'm giving this guy way too much shit. I think Elliot's an okay character. I don't like all of the loose, unspoken connections that seem to be scattered throughout Bethesda Fallout. And you know, I think we just need to move past that era of, like, there's New Vegas Obsidian Fallout fans and there's Bethesda Fallout fans, and I think in general everyone just needs to get back on the same side. We're all about the same thing, and it's Fallout. We love this stuff, you know? So I don't think there's any reason to kind of turn the community on one another or create those divisions where they're not necessary. Now, you can argue and have disagreements and all that, but I don't see why we need to what am I trying to say? Turn it into more of a thing, you know? I'm gonna drop that missile launcher so I can move. So, like, for myself, I'd say I'm a huge fan of New Vegas, and I really do like Obsidian games. A lot of people, I just watched a video on YouTube where they were talking about, oh, what was it? Oh no, I lost my train of thought. Oh no, give it back. Oh, give it back. I had it. Tip of the tongue. Now, that's what some. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. What was it? Oh, okay. I remember what I was talking about. How, okay, Oblivion and Bethesda and Fallout fans and how we all need to just get along. I remember that. Now, if I could just remember what the point I was gonna get to was, maybe we can finish that that tidbit. There's a downstairs? Merc Adventure outfit. I do. Oh, okay. That's what I was about to get into, I think. We are kind of entering an era of Fallout where I think most people are starting to see and understand that, like, certain facts of life, right? Like, Fallout 4 is too clean. It is just too clean. Anyone that's played any other Fallout game, you know, that's pretty much true. You know, everything's supposed to be dirty, grimy, rusty, etc. And then you get to 4 and everything's polished. And you have Codsworth making jokes about, how do you polish rust? It's like, where's the rust? You got, like, you got as much rust on this nuked car as is on my '07 Ranger. You know, like, no. It could be a little dirtier. Also, while we're at it, here's one of my biggest pet peeves with Bethesda, is they took this gun away from us. In Fallout 4, they were just like, you know what? The Brotherhood of Steel now have an assault rifle. Make it big, clunky, so it only looks normal if you're in power armor. It's like... And that's what's so funny, too. I don't know about you guys, but when I do play Fallout 4, I don't know if I just... It's not that I don't like the bulkier power armor, but it's such a gameplay change. And it's a good gameplay change as well, let me add. But although it's a cool gameplay change or like lore change that these power armors, you know, being able to actually show them as big and tanky as, you know, you'd expect, I think that part is really, really cool. I think the gameplay and the HUD change of being in power armor is just not for me. And maybe some of you other like New Vegas lovers can get on board with that. I feel like New Vegas fans tend to not be as power armor hungry. I didn't know I could pick these up. I could have been like stacking items and making a pillow for it this whole time. There we go. But yeah, I'm just not that into the power armor. And I think the other thing is, like in Fallout 3, you can technically go get power armor training in the first, like, 15 minutes of gameplay.
Wait a minute. What the? No. No! That's my squad in there. What the hell are the aliens doing to them? You green bastards, get your hands off them! There has to be a way to release their containment seal. Maybe there's a button or something on this console. How do you like that, you fucks? How does it feel to be on the other end for a change?
Oh. Damn.
Experiment on this, you sons of bitches!
Well. He certainly got his revenge. Private Mirrors.
What's on your mind?
I was gonna talk to you about what just happened, but I guess Bethesda's bad at designing dialogue trees.
What if this is just some horrible misunderstanding? Like, what if some radio waves got beamed into space and made it all the way to their planet? Only they didn't hear the nightly news or whatever. To them, it sounded like a declaration of war, so they decided to attack us first. Seriously, this whole thing could totally be our fault. Maybe they're gonna take over the whole planet. Like, maybe they've been coming here for
like
hundreds,
this because
thousands of
he would come
years,
from
waiting to hit us when we're not expecting it.
the time
Then
period
they
where people
wipe
were
us out
living,
and strip the planet of all its
leading
resources.
up
I
to the
bet
bombs
that's it.
blowing up the world. So he would have seen alien movies and, you know, all of these things. Like, if you think from the 50s to the late 80s, that's kind of the Fallout setting. It's like those 30 years, 20, 30 years accumulated into one space, right? So if you think about I think as early as the 40s, UFO videos started to become more of a thing, or the whole search for unidentified objects and aliens and all of that. There was like every decade kind of has its own story for that. You conspiracy theorist people watching will totally get what I mean here. Because yeah, I think the 70s and 80s is more where you get into like the Roswell type stuff, which a lot of what you see in this definitely rings a bell with that. Kind of feels more 70s-ish, maybe late 60s, early 70s aliens, because the Zetans use like the saucer type. They almost look like I don't know if you guys are Star Wars fans, but the like Confederate space stations that it's like a ball with like a ring around it type thing. The Zetan ships remind me of those two, just in kind of how they're designed, almost like a Millennium Falcon too. Like it definitely has some Star Warsy shit going on. But no, yeah, just the idea that he existed during a time where he would have been exposed to alien media. And I wonder with that too, like if we were dealing with like a ghoul infestation right now, would he start talking about zombies and how, you know what I mean, just from his pre-war existence? I think that's a neat thought.
Isn't it obvious? They're probably using us as guinea pigs, examining our anatomy. Once they've figured out how to make exact copies of us, they'll send those copies back down to Earth to take our places. When they've copied enough of us, they'll turn on us and take over the world. Come on! How can you not see that coming?
Okay, so now we're getting into some interesting stuff, right? In my brain, the Institute, Mr. House, the Enclave, and the Institute, they're all kind of like linked in that way of having these technologies. Or maybe House is a different story because he simply went to MIT. There's no confirmation that he actually has anything to do with the Institute. I think that could be a really cool plot if Mr. House did have a connection to the Institute. Especially in the Fallout TV show, I think would be the best place for them to utilize putting that into action. Because you already have the Brotherhood of Steel. Synths are not on West Coast, but say Mr. House sends a signal to the Institute, even if it's destroyed at the time of the Fallout show, because I know that's what some of you just did in your brain. You were like, that canonically should be exploded. Sure. But we also know the Institute still sent synths to the surface, and there are people who left, like Virgil, and I think you can even find just, it's like a random encounter where you just find an Institute scientist. I know there's ones where you find escaped synths and that sort of a thing, but I'm just thinking outside the box here. The Institute, Mr. House, the Enclave, and what's the other one I said? I don't remember. But my point is all of those factions, both in the pre-war and the post-war, have access to insane amounts of tech. And it's a lot of times it does correlate with what the Zetans are shown to possess. And the Zetans are supposed to be like so far beyond, right? But I think I was talking about in the last episode, even looking at these terminals that you currently see in the background and stuff, compare those to what you find in the Institute. Or I think the Fallout TV show also has inside of the I'm just going to call it the control vault that's under or near Vegas, the one that Hank goes to. Just the idea that your Vault Tech is, that's what I was, yeah, Vault Tech, that's the other one. Vault Tech is linked to the Enclave has been linked to the Zetans, etc. And then you start to see a lot of these Zetan technologies bleeding through into the earthly factions. I wish they actually had more explanation stuff for some of that, because as it sits, it kind of feels like one of those, what's the word I'm looking for? It feels like one of those environmental storytelling or just world building things that they're not pointing a finger directly at. And I think even if it's not done in like a super good way. Even finding a note on the ship where someone was like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. They've been here for so long and blah blah blah, and they've not just been watching, you know, they've been the puppeteer. They've been controlling humanity for blah 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 blah, you know, just something. And it doesn't have to mean anything in the general Fallout games. Just the idea that, yeah, there is this higher power, even if the Enclave or the Brotherhood or the NCR or the Legion or any of the major factions were to take over the world. There's just that looming, hey, the aliens are still the ones in charge. Like, if a new faction rose to power, the aliens would have, you know, stopped it if they didn't want that, or, you know, I don't know. There's a lot of very, very interesting plot lines to go into with the aliens, and I'm probably going to talk about it a bit more as we progress, just because every little tidbit we get. But some of what he's saying about them replacing and stuff, that's what got me on this. He had said something along the lines of the aliens want to experiment on humans until they can make humans, and then they're going to put those fake humans down on Earth to replace the ones that are there, and that actually makes a lot of sense. Ah! But, yeah, if the Zetans had an in-game, I wouldn't be mad at that if it was just in line with kind of what the Institute's doing. There's another talking point that'll come up later as we progress that plays into that. We're gonna run into these things called, oh, what are they? I think maybe they're just abominations or annihilations, or it's one of those words, one of those types of words. I'm not gonna use frag mines. Not gonna use a power fist. I don't want to drop my Ripper. That might be one of the only melee weapons I'm holding on to. I don't need that or that. Take buff out just so we can move.
I can't believe they did this to you. Why wasn't I here sooner? I could have stopped them. That's it. That's it. I'm sick of running. Let's finish these aliens off and get the hell home.
Fuck yeah, Elliot.
Wait, I think that's some more of my squad. It's Daniels and Beckett. There's gotta be a way to revive them with their memories intact.
They look so
won't attack
happy
us on
and
sight.
peaceful.
I think I may be able to use this medical equipment to bring them out of stasis properly. The aliens
He looks like he's in
already
some
injected them
deep,
with all sorts of compounds I don't recognize.
relaxation.
I don't know how it will affect them when they awaken.
Close your eyes.
I don't know what to do. These guys are the last of my squad. They're my friends. If I revive them, maybe they could help us. I'm not sure they'll last very long, but if we leave them... You saw what the aliens did to the others!
So our options are leave them, kill them, revive them. But if we revive them, they may not last very long. That could turn into a bit of an issue. We have a decision to make. If anyone's interested in telling me what to do, I'm open to ideas, but I'm banking on... I don't feel like we're playing a very evil character. So, if we let them out and they're helpful, that makes sense. If we just leave them, that also kind of makes sense, because, you know, he doesn't want them to die. But if we just kill them, that feels just stupid.
I don't know for certain. I can get them on their feet and moving for maybe a few minutes at best. There's no way for me to tell what the aliens have already subjected them to. I can't understand these readouts. Their pain could be horrible. This technology is out of my league, so I'm just going to have to improvise. It's the best I can do.
So he's just gonna wing it.
Well, we have to do something. We can't just leave. We have to either let them fight and die like soldiers.
Okay, so he actually wants to either kill them or revive them? Well then, in that case, we're just gonna revive them.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can't save during dialogue. I was like, yeah, that's a lot of speech. What would that do? I guess that would be a way of saving them for later. Is there a reason that we like if I pass this speech check, is there a reason? Will we learn? I don't. You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna give it a go.
Wait just a second. Let me take some of this cryogenic compound back to the engine core. I might be able to make some use of it.
So now if I just push the switch, will he get mad? Where did he go? Oh.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Okay. I'm just gonna keep moving, because that's what I told him we were gonna do. Did I do what it wanted me to do? We didn't go in here. You guys are watching on Twitch. Welcome into the stream, and thanks for stopping in to see what we're up to. Right now, we are exploring on the mothership of the Zetans, and I got this lovely, cheerful buddy with me. Come on, Elliot. Oh, I thought that was a robot. Oh, good, we have a healing archway. Eat lead. And alien disintegrator. No, the other one. That one. Yeah, that's the one I like.
No, it can't. Opening fire!
Ow! Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. I just saw Elliot hit the ground. I was like, what? What happened? What? Okay, does this only exist to, like, this is an area of effect freeze? So I froze Elliot. That's what I'm getting out of this.
They're flanking us from behind. Quick, find some cover.
I heard charge? Like my life depends on it? I don't think I need to worry about Elliot all that much. He's a killing machine. Do I really still... Oh, no, okay. I was like, do I still have the Moy request set to my main? Okay, so yeah, we still have to destroy the generator in the cryo labs. That makes sense. Too bad I don't know where to go. Because, yeah, that'd be helpful. What is that? Oh, that's a super mutant. Oh, it's not Justice. That's a big boy. Got him. Yeah. I am gonna need to heal. eat that alien worm food. Well, that did something. There. I feel better. I see you down there. What you doing?
You can't hide from me.
Oh.
I can taste your fear.
Elliot. It's the Incredible Hulk. I think he just went all the way around.
Come on, wherever you are. Can't escape me.
Gotcha. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. I think I'm largely not impressed with the DLC. I think I might just be in that same metric as a lot of other people with it. So this whole I'll know it when I see it thing, was that just bullshit? Okay.
So that's the generator. Now,
Okay.
how the heck do we destroy it?
I bet I hit this button. And then I bet I do this. And this. And this. And then we gotta get the fuck up out of here, if I remember. And then it should just blow up, right? Like if I walk away, we're good. I hope. Did I have to shoot the last one? Oh no, I did not, because we've completed. There's that healing archway. It says it restored some of my health, but I did not see it go up. That takes us back to the cryo lab. Was there anything this way? Just another healing arch. Okay. Oh, did we not go this way? Is there more stuff? No, we definitely were over here. Okay. We just missed an alien. Yeah, I think this is a cool adventure. My recommendation would be do it early or do it last. Don't. Elliot, don't. Don't even. they did this so that you wouldn't kill Elliot for his armor. That's kind of cool, I guess. Being 20 pounds overweight's not very cool, though. I'll tell you that much. And some of this stuff I just want to keep, because it's cool. I guess I don't need a Chinese pistol. Or pulse grenades, probably. Yeah, I'm keeping that BB gun. That's my BB gun. None of this has weight, basically. Oh, addicted to alcohol. That's good. Glad we did that. I'm just gonna end up dropping a lot of this stuff. I haven't found a place to craft, so I don't know if that's a thing, but I feel like the small alien and large alien crystals probably have something going on. Maybe once you get out of the DLC, that's like the only way you can make the ammo. What are you doing over here in the corner? Wow, really? I see, yeah, those pearly whites, yes. Thanks for showing those off. Elliot, are you done crying over in the corner about your friends? We gotta go. Is he coming? What was that? What are you doing? I can't even talk to him. I mean, he's broken. Is this because of your friends? You're supposed to... What are you supposed to do here, Elliot? Huh. Okay. So... Are we just trapped? Oh, a metro ticket. Pre-war money. Stuff that doesn't weigh anything. I love that. Get that out of my way. There. That wasn't so hard. I don't know what to do, though. With Elliot being, like, broken. Captive recorded log. I hope I'm not missing a bunch of those by the end of this. Okay, well, Elliot, I don't understand what the f your problem is, bud. But I kind of need you to stop it. Can you do that? Elliot? Elliot. Okay. I'm hoping the game isn't broken. What we are... yeah, let's just... I think I'm gonna just try to reload the game.
What's on your mind? Oh, hey, what's up? Or maybe, just maybe, they're responsible for life on Earth. Like, they seeded the
I
planet a
don't
really
like
long
how
time
much
ago.
his alien
And they've been
theories
coming
make
back
sense.
every once in a while to check on the progress. And now they've decided they don't like how it turned out. Can you imagine? They made us, and now they're pissed at us.
He's made a lot of decisions about these aliens. That's for sure. So, what the fuck do I do? I don't understand. But at least he's not broken in the corner again, I guess.
Oh, hey, what's up?
So, what? Whenever I open this... Okay, when I open it,
Hey there, what did you need?
it sends him over here. And then he makes that face. Is this just supposed to show, like, he's mad that I'm opening it now? Or... Because he also ceases to follow when we do that, so... I just remembered about a useful thing. So the cryo storage comes back out in a different area. I'm thinking we reload again. We go back into the cryo storage. We check that map again. We should be able to find the way back out, and we'll be okay. Okay, now that we're in here... Well, that wasn't very helpful. It doesn't look like there's really any paths that lead out the way that this is looking. So the only point of back here is that generator we blew up. Which was right here. What did that do? Oh. Well, duh. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. We ran away from the thing because it was going to blow up.
Bastards!
Is he hunting those alien workers again? Oh, that's not an alien worker. That's a problem. There we go. Awesome, we did it. Kinda glad we didn't lock him into that position because he may not have been able to come with us. Before he despawns or something, I'm gonna go ahead and... Yeah, like, look at that. That's lazy. He's, like, glitching into it. Colonel Hartigan. The almost would-be spaceman.
I knew it! I knew it! The lights went out for a few seconds, and I just knew you took out one of those generators. All you...
Thanks, Sally. Thanks
What
for
you want?
being the one in charge. Also, quit just talking to me when I'm not trying to talk to you. How about that?
Hey, you're doing great. Only 2 more generators. Yeah, I think so. Before I was shipped out to Anchorage, I was trained in cryoscience. We were
Okay,
hoping to apply
so
that to medicine. The
Cryo
compounds we used weren't that different
was
from this
explained
cryogenic liquid.
here.
Pretty sure I can make us some
earliest, as far
improvised
as I know.
weapons from it.
Unless there was something
I'm
in the older
thinking
games.
something along the lines of cryo grenades and cryo mines. I don't know yet.
Maybe,
Check back with me in about
Well,
an
at
hour
least
and
with-
I'll see what I can do.
like head in a jar, brain type stuff. I feel like I'll have to look back on my Fallout history. Yeah, I want to know more about.
Me? Well, I was a medic with the 108th Infantry Battalion stationed at Anchorage, Alaska. I was with a
Yeah.
squad of 5 other medics. Our job was to patch everyone up after the commies gunned them down. It was pretty bloody. Nothing at all like I expected when I gave up my hospital job to enlist in the Army.
So, the 108th, I believe, is the same as the what Nate says he's a part of, and I think that might be whenever you talk to Captain Ironsides during the USS Constitution quest, or not Captain Ironsides. As you approach the USS Constitution, a Mr. Handy approaches you and asks you what you're doing here. This is, no civilians allowed. You can then say, I think, the 108th Infantry Battalion or whatever. But him saying that it was him and a couple other medics, well, no, we've met them all, because there were 2 on the operating table and then the 2 in the stasis. So then there was him. So he was just a part of that battalion, but he was a medic unit in it. Which, that may just tell us that Nate was not a medic, or if he was just a part of a different unit in that same battalion or whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna have him stay here. It's time to... What the fuck are you doing with that gun there? What are you doing with that? Stop it. Stop it, put it down. Put it down. You don't have a FOID card, sir, no. Obviously, you take the magazine out of that. You're gonna put an eye out with that there, bud. What the fuck are you doing, Elliot? I love this game. So where did everyone else go? Because are we just all exploring this whole space now? I liked when we were contained to that one area. There's no way I didn't search that already. Yeah, there is, because I didn't. Oh, no, I've definitely been back here. Why didn't I search that? No, I was going to say, this is a good time, now that we're back at the engineering corps, to finally go over all of these things we've picked up. Let's do them in order, too, of just what we have. That's from the Capitol. We don't need to do that one. So, recorded log 1.
What? Talk into this thing? Just talk? I don't have to do anything else? Down! Alright! Ow! I said alright, just stop! Hello. Hello. My name is Andrew Endicott. On the night of May 17th, the year of our Lord 1697, I was taken from my home in Salem Village. I do not know where I am exactly, or why I came to be here. I've seen through windows the stars and sun and beloved Earth down there below me. So it would seem I am aboard some vessel suspended in the ether. Ironically, it would seem so close to where I thought heaven must surely lie. But this is not heaven, and my captors are not angels. I'm not entirely unconvinced convinced that the scripture is wrong, that heaven and hell are reversed. For my captives are devils, demons from my nightmares. Even now, they watch me, make me talk. They seem to want me to tell my story. I know not why. A record of their deeds, perhaps? Or am I just a pawn in some evil game? And there are others, other captives. I mean, from whence they came, I cannot say. Some wear strange dress, as if they're from a different time. And some are frozen, as in ice, unmoving, but I think alive. I believe they plan the same fate for me. Will I be frozen too? Will I... Ow! Stop it! I did what you said! You wanted me to talk, so I talked. Just leave me. Leave me be.
It'd be the craziest thing if the aliens actually could just understand humans. We just can't understand them. I also feel like it would make a lot of sense if they're supposed to be all, you know, this high-tech civilization in the stars or whatever. I figured while you guys were listening to that, I would pose the spaceman.
Yes.
We got more to
yes,
listen to, though.
I understand. I've seen the others. I'll do what you want. This is Dr. Morrison Rand, Professor of Anthropological Archaeology at Banfield College, Humboldt, Oregon. Shortly after 10 p.m. on August 16th, 2041, as I was leaving the college campus, headed to my car, I saw blinding light. It just appeared in the sky, directly over me. I was blinded. I also found my body completely immobilized. I couldn't move. Not at all. What happened next is hazy. I don't remember much. But what became clear later, what is certainly clear now, is that I was abducted. I am now the captive of an alien race, one of many people held here against our will. And like those others, I am recording who I am. Why? Because the aliens want us to for some reason. They have us do it right before they put us into some kind of suspended animation. These recordings, it's almost as if we're creating our own library catalog entries before we get put into a giant collection. The entire experience would be fascinating if I weren't so completely terrified. What? Stop. You want me to stop now? All right, see? I'm stopping.
It's a weapons workbench? Huh, no shit, okay. Well, are there other workbenches too? Or no? Looking like a no. Where is everyone else, by the way? Oh, okay, okay. You look like my kid when I don't give them dino chicky nuggies. Just like sitting there like, please, Papa, I want some more. Oh, no, yeah, I definitely... Damn. Uh-huh. Okay, so I just
can pat
can't
yourself
bring
on the
him
back
with
when...
me. I guess I'm going to the hangar next. I am interested to see what he says.
Doesn't matter now. Only important thing is, well, I guess it's revenge.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. They're not getting it, whatever it is. Can't say as it matters, or that I'd feel like telling you anyway. Hey, here's an idea.
No, I wanted to know more.
Some sort of foreigner, obviously. Can't make out a word he's saying.
I am kind of upset I missed that speech check. That seemed like the only way to get any information out of Paulson. Let me see what I can find out real quick. Cause yeah, I don't actually know anything about Paulson or where he's from or anything. This, a quick search just says that he can be convinced to talk about his family with the speech check, and he spends some time commenting on modern things like the Nuka-Cola and Giddy Up Buttercup stuff, just to highlight, like, his time displacement. I mean, that's something, I guess, but... So he, even with that speech check, I guess he wouldn't have...
Well, now you're speaking my language.
Much.
Hell yeah.
But that's okay, I just need him to come help me kill some shit. And then, yeah. I don't...
It's giving me the creeps.
Yeah, dude, you're bugging out.
Hey there, I don't mean to bother you and all.
Yeah? What is it? Spit it out.
Well, I just thought, we should get to know each other. I mean, after all, we're watching each other's backs, so...
Look, you do the healing, and I do the killing. Besides that, what do we have to talk about?
Well, I just thought...
Well, see? That's your problem. You thought, but you're wrong. Now, isn't there some bandages you should be making or something?
Yeah, well, glad we talked. I know I feel better. Okay. I hope we get out of here soon. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
That was the most Oblivion NPC thing ever. It just works, you know? This was the hangar, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I said it last video, I'm gonna say it again. If you get on my Twitch and you start talking about AI watchers or anything like that, I'm not into it. I'm not into it. It's a immediate ban with no hope to unban. Again, if you're a creator yourself and you would like to share some of that. Oh,
What was that thing?
whoa. That was cool. Yeah, if you're a content creator or you do your own thing, that's completely fine. And if you want to get into some community building stuff with me, that's fine. If you want to ask permission to kind of have like an advert in my comments section, that's fine. I guess it goes on the YouTube as well. Like if you're spamming the comments on there too, I'm just gonna deal with it. It's not ideal. It takes up some of my time, but we can't have that. You know, the comments section is for dope conversations about Fallout, and that's it. That's what we do.
Whoa, I don't know what those tall, shiny things are, but I'd stay away from them if I was you.
Nope. Why?
Hold on there. Don't take another step.
Well, okay. A, I didn't realize I was actually standing on the fucking edge of it. Now I'm flopping around in a hole. Okay. We'll get a better view this time.
I've seen it all. What the hell is that thing?
Well, there's a spaceship. Oh, it looks like when they pull the ship up, those towers have a way of kind of stabilizing it, maybe? Something along those lines is happening. It, like, shocks it, creates, like, a magnetic field to keep it centered, or, you know, something like that's going on here. While we are still in the quiet of it, I don't want to get too far into this zone, because I'll have to go soon, but what I am going to do is continue to play these logs for you guys.
Oh, I see. Like a tape recorder, right? You just want me to talk.
That's Soma,
I can do
isn't
that,
it?
certainly. Hello there. I'm Madeline Wallace.
Nope.
Of the Cincinnati Wallaces? Well, I'm here on this rocket ship.
It's not Soma.
I'm with the strange
Unless Soma
men, the spacemen.
Changed her name.
The ones who brought me here. My entire family is on board, actually. My husband, Roy, my daughter, Margaret, and my son, Arthur, as well. Oh, you should see Arthur. He's so excited. He says this is much better than the things they show on the Captain Cosmos. And I have to say, I agree. Everything is so fantastical. I can only hope our captives have been talking with Uncle Sam. Because with these doohickeys, we'd have the Reds beat in no time.
So she's down for it.
I'm terribly sorry,
funny.
sir. I'm doing my best. I really don't know what you want me to say. Whomever will listen to this recording, I would just like to state that if you find yourself in the same boat as the Wallaces, don't be afraid. I'm not entirely sure what our hosts want, but the situation has been entirely acceptable. We have been treated fairly. Anyway, the spaceman is waving his little electrical stick thingy, so I think I'm done. Goodbye!
So they were nice to her, too. The other guy, they were, like, shocking him as he's trying to give them what they want, right? So maybe they can catch on to tonality. You know, if someone's getting a little more, uppity, I'm sure that's goes beyond just being a human thing. That's definitely our samurai buddy. So, the thing about that, though, is the samurai being log 7 is telling of something? I don't know what, you know, but basically what I'm saying is, with that guy being, like, the oldest character in Fallout, in a Fallout game, as far as I know, that we've ever seen, because he comes from the time where, like, you know, maybe the Great Wall of China's going up, but no, that the samurai has to be between, like, the 1200 AD range and, like, I would say 1600. I want to say that's the right timeline for him. I don't know for sure, so, you know, feel free to look it up, but with him being log 7, that tells us either, you know, the aliens just didn't have this technology at that time, which makes a little sense. Maybe they were more, that could have been whenever, if he's the earliest back they have, maybe that's when they started traveling, or maybe they are just our supreme overlords. We'll never know. It's not like this game's gonna tell us anything that's actually of importance.
Where am I? Where's my sister?
Sally! Poor Sally.
Where's my mommy and daddy? I just want to go home. Oh, that's right. Wait. What? Oh my God. No! Stay away from me! Get away!
What are we gonna do? They just threw me in the cell with you after they poked and prodded me, and now I just hope they won't kill us.
Just take it easy. If they wanted us dead, we'd be dead. They must need something from us.
Yeah, they need us for food or something. You saw that guy. He was all cut open, like he'd been butchered. Oh my God, we're gonna be next.
Hey, I said calm down. If they hear you, they may come for us. Try and take it easy.
No! Get us the hell out of here! Someone get us out, please!
I said to shut up! I'm sorry I did that. Please forgive me. But we need to keep our heads on straight if we're going to survive.
Please, please. I just want to go home. I just want to go home.
This is just ridiculous. I demand to see whomever's in charge. Ow! What the? Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? Stop it! I am a U.S. Senator, and I warn you, if any harm comes to me, you'll bring the full wrath of the U.S. military upon yourselves. What? Where are you taking me? Get your goddamn hands off me! You'll all pay for this. The U.S. doesn't bargain with aliens!
Oh, no way, no way! This is a bad dream, right? I'm dreaming. Shit. So what, I'm being held hostage now or something? I'm some kind of prisoner? Listen, if this is because of what we did, I just work for those guys, okay? It's not like I enjoyed it. I was just in it for the caps, alright? Can I go now?
Candace, it's Ralph.
Whoa, I don't know what those tall, shiny things are, but I'd stay away from them if I was you. Whole bunch of important looking gizmos up there. That's gotta be where the generator machine is. Holy hell! Those towers made out of lightning or something? Come on, come on! If you're gonna play with those buttons all day, we need to keep moving.
You guys ever have that moment where you realize the mic's been muted this whole time, and you were talking and explaining and going on about all kinds of nonsense? Yeah, that's what we just went through. And it's funny too, because at one point I was like, oh yeah, this is why I love doing, live content and stuff, because you guys get to be here for like the entirety of the journey and all of, blah blah blah. I can't believe that just happened. I'm gonna go ahead and restart my little spoof then. I can't believe I just had my mic muted. I needed to like cough earlier, so I flipped the thing up so it would mute. And just forgot to put it back down. Never doing that again. You guys can just listen to me cough next time. So I was talking about in the last video of Fallout 3. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. This isn't good. No, this is bad. Please. Paulson, don't shoot me.
That generator has to be around here somewhere.
It does, doesn't it? Okay. Back on track, back on topic. In the last episode of Fallout 3, I was talking about the possibility of streaming maybe 76 or, just some other ideas I had thrown out. And what I've settled on as far as 76 goes is I don't actually think that the gameplay or anything that I do in 76 is all that interesting, especially to watch. Maybe if we did like a camp build or something along those lines, sure. And maybe there's some of that in the future, we'll see. But what I am going to do is I am going to be trying to do more or less, it'll be like a live show. Think like a Jimmy Kimmel or a Tonight Show type vibe, I guess, where there's going to be like segments that come up. Some come and go, some stay, just that kind of a show in general. But I've also talked to quite a few people, members of the Fallout community and people that I've known for a long time that I know have an interest in Fallout. I've talked to them, and I want to bring just people onto the show. People that like Fallout. You don't have to necessarily have you don't necessarily have to be a content creator or have a major following or anything along those lines to partake in this. If you're interested in doing the show, and we don't currently know each other or we're not very personable, you can message the Facebook page for Sat and Jester 1271.
Watch yourself.
And just kind of, you know, if you send me a message and you let me know kind of what are some things you like and dislike, what are some things you like and dislike about it. I said something about the buttons. But yeah, shoot me a message. Tell me your likes, dislikes as far as Fallout goes. Maybe a favorite character, faction. Tell me about your experiences with Fallout. That's really what I'm looking for. In, I guess, kind of that application sense. So yeah, I think we can have an interesting conversation. Oh my, this is fun. But yeah, as I was saying with the Fallout show, if you guys are interested in talking about this or that, just message the Facebook, or I'll even accept if you guys are in the chats, on the Twitch, or even the comments on YouTube. If I find it, I will respond to it, and we can probably get it going. The biggest thing is that this show is going to take place in Fallout 76, and I don't think they have crossplay figured out, so this is going to kind of be an Xbox-specific thing. Oh, what just happened to me? Teleported. Did not like that. So with that being said, you know, there are some restrictions. But yeah, once there's like a set show with a person or with people, the general idea would be to then figure out like what the theme of that episode's gonna be. You know, if I have like 4 guys that are diehard Legion fans, then we've gotta talk about the Legion. About a bunch of Brotherhood guys that really like the Brotherhood, then we gotta talk about the Brotherhood. You know? Just general premise. So yeah, this is the podcast, basically, that was promised a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Originally, me and Frankie Leach were going to do a podcast for everyone, and we just couldn't figure out how to make it work. There was just a lot of, I guess, constraints is the word, that we had to work around, and a lot of those have disappeared now, and he's doing really well. Had a good talk with him, and he is 100% down to do this show with me, which I'm ecstatic for, because that's a long time coming. And he's just as big of a nerd as me, so I know you guys will be in for a wonderful talk. How does one activate this? Feels like the kind of thing there'd be a button for. Definitely the kind of thing there'd be a button for. Where is it? So yeah, you guys will have that to look forward to. I don't know when the first episode's going to be dropping. I do know that confirmed for episode 1, you guys will be listening to a conversation between me and Lord Lemire. We may end up with another guest. Time will tell. It'll really just depend on time constraints with everyone and scheduling. But I'm super excited about it because it's literally just going to be nerd out hour. Like, if we're talking about lore, it's going to get hard, deep into the lore. Maybe we'll talk about like multiverse stuff with Fallout, like a what-if scenarios. I think that's especially fun with New Vegas, now that New Vegas, the Fallout TV show has touched on some of what's happened. But yeah, just in general, you know, things like that. That's kind of the general idea and concept of what we'd like to do with it. And I have some longtime friends that are going to be coming on and talking about their favorite things. So I hope this is the kind of thing that we can get down with and kind of do as a community more.
Whoa, hang on a tick. I don't know.
Oh. So I wanted to test if it would let me take Paulson in there. Evidently, no.
Yeah! Only one more of those
Okay, so now we go to the Samurai Man, and I guess everyone lives over in this section. But yeah, I'm hoping the show is a lot of community vibes and conversations, not just being had on the show, but going into also being more for you guys to butt in and share your opinions and your thoughts. And I think that's what I'm most interested in as well, is just hearing from a collection of Fallout fans and kind of seeing what people genuinely think about some topics, and kind of getting that sort of poll. It's almost like a poll, you know, just kind of getting an idea of, like, if we were to talk about factions and our favorite ones, you know, how many people agree with who. And it's just a very, very fun and interesting time, I think. So now that we are in this new section here, I think it's time we just take a seat and nope, wrong button. I think this is just about gonna do it for us. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you guys are excited about the coming Fallout 76 show. I hope you guys are enjoying the alien onslaught of Mothership Zeta. And I can't wait to get through this DLC and get back to the Capital Wasteland and see what waits for us out there. There's plenty of other DLCs in this game that we haven't even seen, looked at, or touched, so we'll be doing more of those. I think when we get back to the Capital Wasteland, we're going to do a little bit of questing, probably, and some things like that. I heard you. An alien back there. Oh, just run away. Good boy. Just trying to sit here and talk to my friends. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much what I've got. We're going to be doing more Fallout whenever I have the time. I don't know when I'll have the time. I tell you guys that every time, but it's looking like I'll be able to squeeze one in at least most weeks, sometimes two, but also sometimes not even one, depending on how life's going, you know. I have some weeks at work where I am just drowning in pump rebuilds and just chemical issues, soap issues, you name it, right? So if I have a really busy week at my IRL job, then you probably are not going to get an episode of anything that week. It's just, I'm so beat. But then, obviously, too, if there's anything with my kids, or I have any family emergencies, or anything like that, that kind of eats up that free time I may have to make an episode for you guys. So, just to share and touch base so you guys know what to expect, as I try to do, and hope you guys think I do an okay job with that, but this camera angle is so wrong. There we go. Yep, I gotta throw on my work clothes and run out the door, basically. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope those of you that have tuned in for the stream have an especially wonderful day, especially if you're at work. Take care, be safe, and make sure you guys get home okay. If you guys are going out, drive safe. I don't know where you are, but it is hot today. It's supposed to be like 100-something odd degrees. Weather says like upper 90s, but anytime it's upper 90s, it's immediately 200. So, yep. Hope you guys enjoy it. And I'll see you in the next video where we will continue to take over Mothership Zeta from the evil race of Zetans, who no one can convince me otherwise are evil. And yeah, stay tuned. There will be more. Bye-bye.